You know, we're already in August 2023, and 1 week has passed since the month has started. However, this month has been a mess so far. So we're gonna start by covering the recent unrest in New York City, and also Red Dead Redemption being re-released for the PS4 and Switch, and how well it went. I'm being sarcastic, obviously, because honestly, Rockstar is such a shitty company. So we'll start with the unrest in New York City's, like, 4 days ago in at Union Square Park in New York City. A Twitch streamer, which I won't mention the name of, has hosted a giveaway for a PlayStation 5 in person. And what it would result in? Violent clashes between those interested in a PS5 and the New York Police Department. With 65 people and being arrested. 30 of them were juveniles. Now, why do I consider this to be an important event in gaming setbacks? The PS5 is still in very high demand, even after it's been readily available in stores. And many people are really starting to get their hands on the console this year. Then we also have PS5 exclusive titles like Final Fantasy 16, which upon further examination is such a gloomy game. Like, who wants to play Final Fantasy 16 if it's so depressing or something? Life is already depressing as it is. Why did Square Enix feel the need to, add more gloom into our lives? And then that Twitch streamer was charged with, inciting a riot and unlawful assembly. Yeah, they didn't even charge people for inciting riots 3 years ago in many American cities after the death of George Floyd. I mean, peaceful protest is okay, but violent rioting, burning down of cities, and looting stores is not okay. Now, I'm also against police brutality, to be clear, but I'm also against rioting and all that stuff. Like, we saw something similar just 2 months ago in France. So, right. And we're just watching this because the next topic we're going to talk about is Red Dead Redemption and how poorly Rockstar has handled the re-releases of their classic games. Now, for the game tag on this stream, I set it as Red Dead Redemption, although I'm actually playing Mario Kart, so this is considered like news coverage. Oh great, another Mushroom Cup stage from the original installment of Mario Kart 8. Okay, so just a few days ago, or maybe yesterday, a PS4 and Nintendo Switch re-release of Red Dead Redemption was announced. However, there's a huge catch. There are absolutely no quality of life or updates or enhancements at all. Now, what do you expect from Rockstar? Given that they absolutely botched the GTA Definitive Trilogy or something, while taking the old San Andreas port off of Steam. Not much, right? I felt like after GTA 5, Rockstar's went down the drain. And don't worry, I will actually be talking about it sometime next month, during my Cold Steel 1 stream. Now, why did Rockstar feel like it is okay to put a game that only runs at 720p 30 frames per second on the PlayStation 4 in 2023? Why the fuck would they do that? Especially since, considering that GTA 5 for the PS4 came out within a year of the PS4's development, PS4's release. And The Last of Us Remastered came out a year within the original game's release circle. Considering those, and it's not just limited to like big publishers like Naughty Dog and Rockstar too. Even Nihon Falcom ported Trails of Cold Steel faster, and they made tons of enhancements to the overall experience. At least the first two games, as far as I'm concerned. Let me just change the stream title. Okay, I changed the title of the stream, and that should help with some stuff. Yeah. Like, if you notice Cold Steel 1 on PS3 versus PS4, Cold Steel 1 on PS4 runs at 60 frames per second at 1080p with optional 4K upscaling if you have a PS4 Pro. Same with Cold Steel 2. Like, at this point, even an indie studio is doing better at porting games from the PS3 to the PS4 than a AAA publisher like Rockstar. Contrary to their name, Rockstar is actually a bunch of shit. Okay, now we also gotta talk about, well, about the current situation in, never mind. But we also have to talk about the sad decline of Japan Railways. And it can be summarized in four developments. The first development, yeah, my thoughts exactly. The PS4 versions, at least in the English versions, made by Xseed, had more voiced lines. Saw quality of life enhancements, even a turbo mode too. But unfortunately, Japan's railway system is declining. And, yeah. Because the first development was the Japan Rail Pass price increase. price of the rail pass will increase from 30,000 yen to 50,000 yen, which if at 100 yen was $1, it would have been increased from $300 to $500, which means that even buying point-to-point tickets is cheaper than getting a rail pass, unfortunately. And this starts in October. Additionally, in October, due to a staffing shortage, they will no longer have served food on the Tokaido Shinkansen between Tokyo and Osaka. Really sad, right? Since they don't have any meal service anymore on the ordinary cars. And yes, I actually got shafted again. Wasn't it the same course I got shafted in? I don't know. But I'm still on top and my loss is embarrassing, so... Okay, they picked the same courses over and over again, but... Plus, a few days ago, in Kanagawa Prefecture, there was a major accident, train accident, on the Tokaido main line, because from what I've read, there was a catenary issue, and the train just like crashed into the catenary. Although no one died from that accident, as usual for Japanese railway safety, because Japan's railways remain safe. The problem is, people were going home from like a fireworks festival, and they had to stay in a crowded, humid train without air conditioning or lights for 2 to 3 hours. I really wouldn't survive that, and I'd probably get a heat stroke if I was in that situation. And also, we gotta talk about the chip shortage once again, because it is now affecting Suica and Passmo transportation cards. So from June 2nd of this year, it was only affected unregistered Suica and Passmo cards. Like, those cards without a name, but now it even affects cards with a name. And as a result, if you're someone other than a tourist in Japan, you're kind of out of options when it comes to like getting a Suica or Passmo card without a smartphone. Like, even the Pixel 6 and Pixel 7 Pro have capabilities for a Suica and Passmo card, but it's locked because Google decided to lock it. And even if you unlock it through rooting your Android phone, it's not that good. So, what I suggest is, like, before you go to Japan, you must rent an iPhone. Check with the company if you can bring the iPhone abroad during your rental period. Add your credit card, add a Suica card, and then you're good to go. So, at this time, I would not recommend going to Japan for tourism, even though the borders are completely open now. So, yeah, the recent unrest in New York City over a PS5 console giveaway, that shouldn't have happened. And all sides could agree on that, right? Because people got hurt, people got arrested. I mean, and the person who hosted the giveaway was charged on 2 counts of inciting a riot and unlawful assembly. Additionally, Red Dead Redemption 1 will come to PS4 with 0 enhancements. And what do I have to say at the end of this? Rockstar is a piece of shit. And I won't be buying any of your games again. The end.